So, Donald Trump called out Canada this morning publicly, personally, and aggressively, a series of social media attacks, and an unscripted press gaggle on the White House South Lawn in which he accused Mark Carney of being ungrateful, threatened the most severe economic measures ever imposed on a so-called ally, and essentially dared Canada to respond. Mark Carney responded within hours, not with words, with actions, a devastating three-layer counterstrike, a public dismantling of Trump's claims with specific economic data, an immediate set of targeted economic measures hitting Trump's political base in 6 states, and a coordinated endorsement from 5 allied nations that landed within 90 minutes of Carney's address. By the time Wall Street closed, the markets had delivered their verdict. Carney won, and it wasn't close. But the real story isn't the policies or the market reaction. The real story is what this exchange revealed about the 2 leaders. One came with insults. The other came with a plan. One improvised at a press gaggle at 8 in the morning. The other deployed a preloaded response package that had been wargamed, coordinated with allies, and calibrated to inflict maximum political damage at minimum economic cost. This wasn't a fair fight. This was impulse versus preparation, and preparation won in straight sets. Warren Buffett's assessment of this exchange was the most pointed commentary on leadership he has delivered in the entire trade conflict. What he said about the difference between leaders who react and leaders who anticipate, and what that difference costs a country in credibility and market confidence and an international standing is something every voter needs to hear. Subscribe now. Here's how the day unfolded. At 6:30 a.m. Eastern, a pre-recorded interview with Mark Carney aired on Canadian morning television. Segments were picked up immediately by American cable networks. In the interview, Carney calmly discussed Canada's trade diversification progress, the new agreements with the EU, Japan, and the UK, the energy infrastructure under construction on both coasts, the allied partnerships that have reshaped Canada's economic architecture over the past 2 years. It was measured, professional, and entirely routine for a prime minister updating the public on economic policy. Then, Carney said the line that changed the day. Canada's economic future is no longer hostage to the decisions of any single trading partner. We have built a resilient, diversified, sovereign economy, and we did it in less than 2 years. Hostage, single trading partner. The words were calibrated to describe reality, but Trump read them as a direct personal insult. He heard, "You don't matter to us anymore," and he reacted exactly the way Carney's team predicted he would. At 7:15 a.m.,